Alright, so a few days ago, I actually make a shout on word chat that I would trade 2 pleasure for 1 CM portal score, and a lot of people was wondering, wait a minute Sugami, why are you trading so much pleasure for a portal score? What is going on here? Well, the thing is, these portal score are actually the best money making methods on Drill Saver right now. Let me explain why. Well, you see, I actually make a budget build for the solar channel most back in February 7, 2021, which is roughly 3 months ago. Now, this is only viable if you have a really strong assistant or high level assistant to make this build work, along with a decent healer that's capable to withstand some of the attack in the solar channel most. Now, here's the problems where it goes at. Because this build requires you to use a healer to make your assistant even stronger, and every time you heal the assistant, they get more damage over and over again, which stack up to 3 times. Now with this one, when you finish the channel mode, you will get roughly around 600,000 silvers per run. Now that does not seem pretty bad, right? For a return or a new players who are trying to farm silver in the channel modes. Well, the thing is, you can actually do the same thing, but at a different level. So as you can see here, I'm opening a portals in an Outer Wall District 14, and to my surprise, you can actually do the solo version of the channel modes, which allow you to bring all your assister. And at this point, the important part is that these assister are so strong, you don't actually have to heal them, and you just have to sit in one spot and let the assister kill all the bosses and the bosses. Which of course, if your character does not have a really strong equipment, they might die here because they don't have enough defense. But you can actually just bring a priest classes and just AFK while popping revive every single time, every 2 minutes as much as possible. But if anything, this run will take roughly around 2 minutes up to 3 minutes per run. And after that, all you have to do is just switch to another catcher, log in the same channels, and enter the portal again. Now, because the portal lasts up to 10 minutes, you can actually run at least up to 3 characters for 3 different CM before the portal die out, which is very convenient, by the way, because all you have to do is switch to another catchers in the same channels, and the portal will be available there for you to re-enter. And once you re-enter, you just do the same thing again, just AFK in there and wait until you get to the last stage, hold the silver, hold the materials, and just switch to another catcher and keep repeating this pattern over and over again. Now, you're probably thinking, well, what about the silver? How much silver do you actually get from this low level map? Well, the thing is, you actually get the same silvers, almost the same silvers as the episode 12 maps for the shelter CMs or maybe the West Jungle CM. So if anything, you also get the Bless Shop and the Assisted Album along with the Assisted XP Tum and almost 500 zero powders, which is really nice, by the way. Now, here is another catch about this silver farming method. You actually get blessed shards, at least 2 blessed shards per run, by the way. And the huge selling point about this one that you can trade this blessed shard for another CM portal scrolls. And the money making method from this one is actually the silver cell, but also the zero powder itself. If you had not noted, the zero powders goes around 400 up to 500 silvers. So if you do some calculation on this one, 500 powders multiplied by almost 400 silver, that is equivalent to 200k silver for free for your catcher. So technically, you're getting roughly around 800k silvers or 150k silvers per run for a channel modes. But of course, this is really dependent on the market prices. But going back to the calculation, now you need at least level 361s and above for your catcher, depending on which map you want to do, by the way, because 361 is for the Outer Wall 11 and Outer Wall 14 is going to be 371. You will get at least 600k silver along with 500 zero stones. I'm not gonna include Blessed Shard on this one because I'm actually trading Blessed Shard for the CM portal scrolls, which are really good, by the way. And then I'm gonna do over 30 different catchers along with the silver and the materials and X by the 30 days or 31 days depending on the months, and that would net me around 540 million raw silvers, and that include the 450,000 zero stones or 180 million after sales. So if you combine this together for 30 catcher, that is 720 million silvers a month. If you do 40 character, you're gonna get more. You can actually get up to 1 billion silvers, which is even better. If you have a high level catcher like 450, you might just well do the auto channel mode stage 3 to get more silver and powders, but that is optional and that is up to you. But for me, this is a really good method because your catcher will last almost forever in this map. Now, the experience is not a lot, by the way, depending on how much percent experience that you have for your teams. If anything, I would try to get the XP as low as possible so the catcher will stay around 380 and between 400, and that's about it. So the big question is that which assister you should bring for the solo channels. To be honest, you can bring any assister as long as their DPS. Personally, Foster Law or the Tantalizer are the best assister for the solo channel modes because these guys are very easy to get. If you get a single selected album from the solo channel modes, you can actually just translate that and try your best to get the Tantalizer or the Foster Law. You can go for any combination as long as your assister have enough HP and damage. Alright, so at this point, my goal is just gonna make more character as much as possible. It's only take me like 3 to 4 hours to get a level 361 character, which is really fast by the way. And then if anything, if you want to check out the complete leveling guides, I recommend checking out the video description below. I included a link to some of the stuff that I talk on here on this videos. Also, I cannot guarantee what is going to happen to the CM Portal scrolls because it might go up, it might go down. It depending on how many people is actually using this method. But for me, I'm making a ton of silvers monthlies, and all I have to do is just bring a low level catcher with just trash equipment and just stay FK in the channel modes or try to stay alive as much as possible. And yeah, that is pretty much for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and find this video useful for your progressions. Anyway, this is Strategy once again, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out.